Hey guys, I'm not sure if you can hear this, but there is a massive thunderstorm outside tonight. And so since I can't be out there playing around, I thought I would sit down and share a quick Spanish tip with you related to your Spanish pronunciation. I think we should start with the Spanish alphabet. Now, a lot of new Spanish-speaking students get tripped up in their pronunciation. But to help you out a little bit, there is a general guideline that says each letter in the Spanish alphabet has one and only one pronunciation. All right. Now remember, that's a general guideline. It's not a hard and fast rule. So notice here that some of these letters are in black and some are in red. The letters in black are the basic, easy to understand and easy to pronounce letters. And we won't go over those right now, but it's basic things like the letter A is pronounced ah. It's these letters in red where you start to see some of the exceptions to the rule or to the guideline. And there are really two types of exceptions. Sometimes a letter is pronounced differently based on where it is found in the word. For example, the letter D sometimes is pronounced more like a TH, the, and sometimes it's pronounced like a hard D in English, duh. And it's pronounced differently based on where it's positioned within the word. The second exception to the guideline are what I call letter combinations. This is where we combine two letters in Spanish to get a completely different sound. It's really similar to the letter S in English, where typically we pronounce S like S, right? But when we combine it with the letter H, for example, and we write SH, it produces an entirely different sound. It produces the sound sh, okay? So there are some examples in Spanish that are just like that. When we take two letters and combine them, they create a slightly different sound. One of the examples I like to use to teach this is the letter L. In Spanish, the letter L is pronounced just like it is in English. L, okay? But when we put two L's together, it becomes what's called the double L. And it's pronounced a lot more like the English Y. Yeah. And in some countries, sh. Now, we're not going to get too deep into this principle right here because I want these Spanish language tip videos to just be really brief and simple. But if you do want the full explanation, the speaking practices and the speaking exercises and quizzes, then please check out my beginner course at espanishteacher.com. And now to recap what we just learned. The general principle is that in Spanish, each letter has one and only one pronunciation. Now that can change for some letters depending on where they fall in the word and depending on if they are combined with other letters. All right, and again, I teach all about these letter combinations and the slight nuances of pronunciation in my beginner Spanish course. So check that out at espanishteacher.com.